Jared from Meridian would like to know, where is your favorite place to shop?
Liquor store. Next question.
Next question.
Rebecca from Guadalajara. If you hadn't decided to dedicate your life to music, what would you be doing?
Truth be told, I'd probably be in prison for something, I'm sure.
I'd be following around musicians trying to be like them.
It'd be a tech.
I'd be a drum tech.
There you go.
Probably would.
I would be a lawyer, and I would be defending Chad for a lot of money.
A lot of money in criminal
because
justice.
he would give me a lot of work, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Joe from Tijuana, do you have any aspiring advice for any songwriters or musicians?
I'd say, first off, Joe, stay out of the bars in Tijuana, because that's dangerous right off the bat. Find other dedicated musicians that are just as dedicated as you. Hopefully there's a level of dedication there. And then get out there and don't look back, and don't listen to what anybody, don't listen to any of the naysayers, and go for it. There you go. Anything else to add, gentlemen?
No, that's wraps it up.
I'd say don't be a gimmick. Just do exactly what your gut says. Don't be the flavor of the week.
There you go.
Jade from Sydney, where's your favorite place to visit outside of America?
Probably Sydney, Australia.
Funny you'd say that. It's like Canada with palm trees.
Australia's pretty good, I gotta say.
Australia is awesome.
Yeah.
Steve from Ireland, if the world was going to end tomorrow, what would you do with your last day?
Oh, something incredibly illegal, probably. Didn't one of us say that we would rob a bank when this was?
Robbing a bank would be kind of cool.
But rob a bank with a cap gun, because you don't actually want to get into a firefight and hurt anybody on your last day on the planet. But
it's not that you want the money.
You just want the adrenaline rush.
I think you want the rush of getting in the getaway car and
The heist.
taking
There
off.
you go.
Yeah, so that's what I'd do too, probably.
those are all pretty evil.
Evil.
Those are pretty
No, we give the money. We throw the money up in the air, and
But then if you get away, you donate the money to charity.
Oh, the Robin Hood.
Full-blown
thing.
Robin Hood
okay.
syndrome, right there.
There we go.
before the charity could put the money in the bank, the day would be over. It's everybody's last day, unplugged.
Moving along. Carolina from Brazil, what bands are you listening to lately, and what is your favorite song at the moment?
I'm listening to Bon Iver, his new, I think, self-titled album. It's really, really cool.
Who?
Exactly. Bon Iver?
Bon Iver.
Yeah. What are you listening to,
I'll
Daniel?
check it out. I've been stuck on this one song for 3 weeks. I usually obsess about one song. Everywhere I go, it's in my head all the time. And I actually can't even pronounce the name of it. It's in like some native Indian word. It's I just haven't had time to figure out what it's called. But it's by Vital Tectones.
Vital
Who?
Tectones.
Great band.
There you go.
Unknown Song by Vital Tectones.
Kathy from Coto de Casa would like to know, what is each of your favorite songs off the new album, and any particular reason why?
I'm going to go with Try Not to Love You. That one evolved very nicely, and I really like the way that one turned out on the album.
I've been listening to a lot of Lullaby, actually, lately.
Yeah, I have to say the same thing. It kind of changes every day. It does from the rock to the pop. Kind of more melodic stuff, but Lullaby, I think, was really well done.
Caroline from Brazil, do you have any plans to visit Brazil?
At the moment, I don't know if we have any plans. We would all love to.
We have intentions.
We have the best of intentions of coming to Brazil, but it's not marked officially on the tour schedule yet. But that being said, we get a lot of positivity coming out of Brazil, and a lot of great feedback, and a lot of people that want to see us play. So we would love to come to Brazil and put on a few different rock concerts.
Brittany from Columbus, what inspired you to create your latest single that you just released?
That would be When We Stand Together. And I think that while we were making the album over the six and a half months, whatever it took, there was a lot of stuff that was going on. I think one of the biggest things that happened around the world was the earthquake in Japan. So there was a lot of things going on in Africa. So we didn't want to be too specific with one crisis or tragedy that was going on around the world. So we tried to be kind of general, but at the same time bring awareness to, just saying if we come together as a human race, that we can actually make the world a better place.
Nice. Timmy from Orlando, who are your favorite bands?
Who are our favorite band?
That's such a hard
Of all
question.
time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
That got easier. I'm gonna say.
Name 3.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Bob Marley, Metallica, and AC/DC. Those are my 3 island picks. If you're, that classic. If you're stuck on an island for the rest of your days, you get 3 to listen to.
Man, I don't know if I've got that
Pick
many
3.
favorites.
Pick 3.
I like
Pick 3.
Pressure's on.
I like The Police. I like
Blue Rodeo.
Blue Rodeo.
Good Canadian act.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll come up with another one here. You go.
Yeah, if I was stuck on an island, I guess it'd be Rush, Metallica, Greg Howe. Check him out.
Greg Howe.
He's that
I'll take
guitarist that
Metallica,
played
so
you.
it's less albums to pack.
There you go.
We're going to the same island, right?
Same island. I was excited when you said The Police, because if we're going to the same island, message in a bottle is going to be incredibly apropos.
Brittany from Orlando. Where do you discover new music from?
I discover new music from Daniel.
Yeah, I always come with something new.
Absolutely.
I try and do internet radio, different kind of genres, just to hear. And if I go, oh, who's that? And I check it out.
Oh, that's
that or iTunes, look at what I bought, and then it gives you at the bottom other people who bought this artist bought that.
The genius relating.
So you let a computer tell you what to do?
Yep.
Well, all right.
I am a computer.
Yeah. I listen to internet radio. Or just satellite radio. Or something. As long as you put the radio on for the day, if you're just hanging out in the house, just have it on. And then, you just something will roll around that'll catch your ear. And that's usually how you... Otherwise, I don't know how to use keyboard very well. Searching.
2 big buttons.
This is too much. Yeah.
He's got 2 buttons on his keyboard.
Matthew from Medford. Do you enjoy performing live or recording in the studio more?
It's kind of a toss-up. I think when you get on the road initially, you're incredibly excited to get on the road, and after it turns into a really, really long 2-year worldwide tour, you start to get a little exhausted. And the same thing with the studio. When you get back in there, you want to... You're dying to get those new ideas across, and you're hoping everything is going to turn into this amazing song. And once you've got the basis down for all of them, and you just simply have to go through the tedium of recording them, then that gets tough too.
I think we need to have shorter recording sessions and shorter touring sessions.
There we go.
So it's all good times.
Yeah, just good times.
All good times.
Cut out all the hard work and just have nothing but smiles and giggles.
Exactly.
Sally from Australia. When you guys wrote Someday and How You Remind Me, did you know it was going to be such a big hit?
We get asked that a lot about the different songs that we have. If we know, that they're going to go off and be successful, and we have no idea. I don't think we've ever finished a song.
No.
And all looked at each other and was like, "Here we go, boys," and rubbed our hands together.
I think you can tell. We can all tell when the song is if everybody likes the song, then it's like, okay, this is going to be a single. That's about as far as we can see. Yeah. And you go, okay, this is a decent single. This is like single worthy. But how well they're going to do, you never know. Sometimes it's all about timing and how it's received, when it's received.
Or if someone's thinking it, they dare not say it.
Yes.
It's a superstition thing. Yeah.
Jinxing. See? Thank you. These guys just make fun of me nonstop.
You don't believe in jinxing?
No.
Are you...
No, because it's not real. That's why
it is. It's called jinxing.
Touch one.
I don't believe in Santa Claus.
See?
Well, I got over my superstitions and all that super stuff when I got a black cat.
How
are things working out for you?
Great.
There we go.
But I still believe in jinxing.
Okay.
Me too.
Fair enough.
Hannah from Mexico City. Where did the album title The Long Road come from?
I feel like I'm cheating if I look at it.
Did you want the other stack?
No, it's okay. The Long Road.
Mike came up with The Long Road, didn't he?
I think we were...
I can't remember, actually. 8 years ago.
I think that we were just referencing, our careers and how it felt at that point in time, because we'd just finished an insane world tour with Silver Side Up, and before that we had done 14 months straight on the state, and it just seemed like that was sort of what we were on. We were on, in terms of our careers, like we're just on this long journey. Almost never ending, so I guess that's where the name came from.
This is my favorite question. Joe from Philadelphia would like to know, would you ever collaborate with Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber. Absolutely. We'd get in a room with the Biebs and and we would force him to hit a distortion pedal. There would be we'd bring some rock to the Biebs.
It might be offensive to his fans, though.
That's okay.
Couple gun loads and you're good.
I need a dual drum solo in the section.
Absolutely.
I'll drum off with him.
There you go.
Janine from Cumberland, what is your favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory? The day I met Ryan Peake. Huh?
Is this PG?
Favorite childhood memory? Daniel, come on, buddy. When you were in the park.
Actually, oh god, this is PG, and that's definitely not PG. I wouldn't say it's favorite, but one of my favorite. I guess I could attribute it to be my favorite now, seeing what happened. But this definitely stands out. I was in Reno with my parents, and we went to the Circus Hotel. I think I was 9, and the trapeze guys were going, but there was a band playing, and I stood right behind the drummer. He was playing a blue Ludwig kit, and I had no interest in music, nothing ever. And it's the first time I saw someone playing drums. My dad said I was going like this. For about 20 minutes, I was absolutely in awe of the drums, and now it could be my favorite thing.
There you go.
Stacy from Harrisburg, how did you guys decide on who would be the cameos in the Rockstar video?
Oh, it all just came down to who was willing to pay the most to be in our video. They paid us.
They paid.
No, that's not true at all.
No, it was who would be in a Nickelback video.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we just did this blanket, we shot it out there to as many celebs as we knew or we could find, and there was just this overwhelming response of people that wanted to be in this video. And then, there's people in the video that I look and I'm just like, who is that? Sometimes I'm even looking at them going, is that a famous person, or is that an extra, or is it just some strangers on the street?
Yeah, I think it's a mix of all of them sometimes.
It is a mix of all
Yeah.
of them. So. Yeah, we had no idea. We'd have to ask Dory. Dory, who shot the video.
Mm-hmm.
He ran around and sent 5 camera crews all over the planet to get people to lip sync to Rockstar.
Katie from Philadelphia, what was the first album that you've ever bought?
Oh, I can never remember.
First album I ever bought, I remember vividly, because the cover got me, and it's not even that good of a cover, but it was striking. K-Tel. It was a K-Tel album.
Ooh.
The Best of CCR.
Woo! It's one of my favorite bands.
Best of Creedence, yeah.
Mine was Run DMC, Raising Hell.
Nice.
The record, it was a red record, too.
I got so much stuff from Mike, my older brother. Mike would just go out and buy everything, so I would just listen to whatever he listened to, but
I let him spend his money.
I let him spend his money.
Dummy.
Yeah. I think it might have been, God, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go with K-Tel, the Best of CCR on this one.
That's a great answer.
I think I bought it from Ryan. How about that?
Yeah.
Rachel from Chico, what is your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Beer.
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 Daniel there, beer.
Yeah.
Specific beer?
Peak.
Yeah, it depends on the night. I'm really not that picky. I like beer and I like scotch.
Beer and scotch?
Mm-hmm.
I like Euro beers,
Our
Euro
back.
lagers myself.
I've really, really gotten into red wine. So a nice bottle of vino just puts a big smile on my face.
Big purple smile.
Big purple smile on my face. Look like I've been drinking Kool-Aid.
Aaron from Toronto, what's your favorite thing to do and look forward to while you're on tour?
Everything to do. I think that I always in my head, literally all the way up till like when we get on the plane to go wherever we're gonna start the tour, I think to myself, this time it's gonna be different.
Yep.
This time I'm gonna take time every
see
day.
some
I'm gonna go see things. I'm gonna go take pictures of stuff.
Yeah.
And no, it just never happens. You just wind up sleeping.
You look at the clock.
all day, and then you get up and you go down to the arena and you do sound check if you're doing sound check that day. Grab a bite to eat, try and play some pranks on the crew, and then it's showtime. And then that's it.
So who's the biggest prankster?
Oh, our old security guy, Hawk, probably. He was a bit of a prankster.
Yeah, it was.
If it gets into something elaborate, I always want in. You know, if it's
You
something.
have a foot in.
Oh, absolutely.
If it's like a whoopee cushion, you're not like interested. It's got to be like.
It's got to be more than a whoopee cushion. It has to go deep, and it has to involve 3 or 4 people.
It's got to be emotionally scarring.
I want to plan this thing like, you know, the plot of Usual Suspects. It's got to go. It's got to get deep. Daniel, what's your favorite thing to look forward to?
Was that forward to when we go on the road, or
Yeah.
when we come? I thought.
Getting ready for and
I
then being on
misheard
tour.
the question. It's funny you say about intending to do things, because last time I intended to do things, and I did.
And you did.
How
Yeah.
was it?
It was good. On days off, I'd rent a car and go hiking or go see some national monument. Went to Alcatraz, did that kind of thing.
Nice.
I'm getting hammered, like stinking drunk and sleeping until 5. Awesome. There's a theme here, isn't there?
Yeah, that's funny. I have the exact same answer.
Theme here,
He's on
buddy.
my bus all the time
Yeah.
till 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
The tie on his head.
Yeah, it's
Idiot.
actually my tie.
Bethany from Tulsa. How do you typically begin writing a song?
Oh, there is no typical way to do it. You know, sometimes there will be a guitar part that needs melody and lyrics written over top of it. Other times I'll have an idea of what I want the chorus to be about or the main theme of the song to be about, and then we just kind of wrap the music around it. So there is no real starting point, but it's best to start in the chorus and know what your general theme is going to be about. Because if you just start at the start and you start playing and you have no idea where you're going, that just rarely works out. But that being said, I can contradict myself further by saying that's exactly how Photograph started. I had that picture in my head of myself and my buddy Joey, and just started, look at this photograph. Every time I do it, makes me laugh. And just to nowhere. I had no idea where I was going. And it turned out to be one of the favorite songs that we've ever written and recorded.
Awesome. Melissa from the UK. What's your favorite song to play live? Photograph?
Burn It to the Ground. That one gives me chills every night. Like, the crowd just goes bonkers. So
I like Because of You. That's my favorite. Drumming wise, it's got double kick. It's got the groovy section in the middle. I'm playing linear patterns. I don't really know what that means, but you can contact me. I'm always
you
excited
successfully
about
chose a song that we no longer play on the set.
it. We have to play. Come on, we got to.
You can get show off in that
Shows
one,
off
that's
his
why.
tight pockets.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like Burn to the Ground, and I like Someday.
Cool.
Tammy from Wright. What is your favorite car to drive and why?
Oh, Mr. Peak, what's your favorite car to drive?
My favorite car to drive is your car.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good answer. Daniel?
I like my Beamer. It's really fast.
There you go.
Really fast.
My favorite car to drive? I'm going to go with my Mercedes. That was just, it like you put the seatbelt on and it gives you a hug.
What kind is it?
Car
Not
love.
kind of hug, but kind of car.
It's
Is it a creepy hug?
ML65 AMG.
it's a what?
An ML65 AMG.
It's an ML65 AMG.
What does that stand for, Chad?
Tristan from Fort St. John. What's the hardest part of your journey to becoming famous?
Oh, I don't think you
All of it.
Yeah, I don't think we get into the music business to try to be famous, rich or famous, because those two things almost never happen when you get into music. We just got really lucky, and I think just perseverance, sticking with it's the hardest part. Staying the course and getting out there and playing in front of 15 people a night. When you're on the other side of the country and you're not making any money and you start second guessing everything and wondering what you're doing there, that's when it gets really tough, mentally and physically, and you just want to come home so bad. But when you stick with it and you don't give up, good things happen.
Having some kind of normalcy, I think, too, in your life. That's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Fame comes with this, regardless, and it's that's good on some angles, and it's bad on a lot of other angles too. So trying to keep private is sometimes a battle for everybody. That's important for a lot of us, I think. I don't know, for me it is anyway.
He doesn't even have a Facebook account.
No,
I don't even have a phone number.
So not even with it.
No, I'm not.
it's difficult.
Do you tweet? You don't tweet?
No.
You can barely get him to answer a cell phone because he rarely has one with him.
I don't like it.
It speaks. I'm out right now. You're out from your phone?
He's out from the planet.
I like my phone to make calls. I don't like to take calls, so I just kind of
Yeah, in the same way, actually.
Cassandra from Seattle. What do your wives and families do when you're on the road?
I liked your answer earlier. Celebrate. I hear.
I bring my girl with me everywhere I go, and I find I sleep better when she's around. You know, like when I go, jet lag's not so bad when you're in Australia or Japan or the UK or Europe, and it's instead of going, oh, I wish you were here, you know, because we just got to do this really cool thing today. You know, if I bring her with me, then we get to experience all the fun stuff together.
You're just saying that because she's in the room, right?
No,
That's sweet. Hey, that's nice.
She doesn't mind because there's a lot of boring stuff. There's a lot of just sitting around waiting and just doing absolutely nothing. And she doesn't mind doing that with me, just hanging out, and, you know, if we're on the bus or in the hotel room or whatever, we just, you know, it's cool. It's no pressure, and it's nice.
No babies either.
And there's no babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have kids, yeah. And he's got kid and almost another kid, so.
Sweet.
So my wife works her ass off when I'm gone. Because I try to help out when I'm home, and then when I'm gone, she's like, oh my God.
Jasmine from Curitiba. What were you thinking when you wrote Rockstar? What were you thinking?
I was kind of thinking to myself, I wanted to touch on a universal theme that everybody thinks, and I just happened to get lucky. That's all. Like it was something to do with meeting, you know, actors and meeting sports stars and just meeting all these different people. And at the end of, no matter who they were or what they did, the one common thing that it felt like everybody wanted to do is they all wanted to play in a rock band. You know, so that's where the theme kind of came from. You know, everybody wants to be a rock star, and it's true. Everybody does want to be a rock star, including us. We want to be rock stars. So I think that's kind of, you know, just going for that universal topic is what sort of sparked the whole thing.
Angel from Salt Lake City. When does the tour start for Here and Now?
April 2012.
April 2012. That's when we're going to start.
Somewhere. Yep.
Chief, where are we starting up at?
Don't know yet.
Oh, we don't know yet. We just know that somewhere
in the States.
In April,
Somewhere in the States.
our first leg is going to be in the U.S., and they're trying to start putting crosses on the calendar of arenas that don't have something else going on in them. So that's what we're in the midst of doing right now.
Kayla from Independence. Do you have a favorite lyric or favorite song phrase from any of your songs, or what is it?
Oh.
That's a great question, Kayla.
That is a great question.
You got us stumped.
I think that it's funny because when I go out with my friends, they always, you know, and if we do something in the night that reflects something that was in one of the songs that we've written, they love to sing it to me as loud as they possibly can and try to embarrass me in front of as many people as they possibly can. Yeah, so just recently for Halloween we went to Vegas, and my buddies were singing the chorus to Bottoms Up nonstop to me as loud as they possibly could, and Burn It to the Ground. You know, just, you know, they get a kick, they get a thrill out of that. So, you know, anytime you're doing something and you're kind of having fun, you know, even when we're golfing, and the first line of the chorus for Burn It to the Ground is, you know, we're going off tonight. You know, he'll flick a tee at my head, and then he'll look over and go, and he'll scream as loud as he can, "We're going off the whites." Like anytime they could just make a joke of my lyrics or something like that, and it is hilarious when they do it. So that stuff's usually good fun.
Eric from Lawrenceville. What inspires your style?
Style, music style, clothing style.
I would assume
hairstyle.
What inspires your hairstyle?
My hairstyle? Gravity. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just
Just style. in general?
What inspires my style?
Simplicity.
No, it's usually, I think the women in our lives, when you put something on and you're like, this is great, and then you start walking into the kitchen, they're like, turn around and take that off because you look ridiculous. Like, what's wrong with,
What's wrong with a red tone?
what's wrong with a yak fur coat?
You're right. I heard it last week. Got back from New York.
Yeah.
Had some shoes I bought. I'm like, check these out. These are like super expensive. You go, it's like something my dad would pick out.
Yes, the women in our lives definitely.
I've never heard
have
that.
an influence over
Never before. I never.
You just always looking good.
Yeah, that's what I get.
That's why I just wear black now, just at all times. Black from head to toe. Can't go wrong. Yeah.
Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Blythe from the UK. What music video has been the most fun to make?
The most fun to make.
The most fun probably was this afternoon.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's a good one, but for the most fun, yeah, I think this afternoon was.
I would agree.
Yeah, like frat party antics
Vibe,
going on,
yeah.
and it's a kind of a happy song, and
We're making fun of ourselves
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah,
and,
that was the best part, I
And we're laughing and joking all day long, and it was just a party going on in front of us the whole time we shot it. So I'm gonna have to agree. This afternoon was probably the most fun to shoot.
And if I recall, somebody strips down in the middle of that video too.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Can't complain.
some dude stripped down, but we cleared our eyes before that actually took place.
Robin from Palm Coast. What influenced you to write Bottoms Up?
Bottoms Up is just a straight up drinking anthem. That's just it's a party / drinking anthem, and they're fun to write, and it just comes from such a place of honesty, when we don't have a show day, and we're all together, and our crew too. We love our crew. Our crew fluctuates from 80 to 100 people at any point in time, and we love to party with our crew. We love baseball tournaments. We love renting bowling alleys. We like to get out there and tip a few back and just let the laughs start and never end. So it just comes from a place of honesty.
Gabby from Lithuania.
Never had a question from Lithuania before.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't say that.
There we go.
Who are your favorite actors?
Favorite actors. Right now, who are my favorite actors? I
Or
like
ever.
Paul Giamatti. He's good. Guys.
First thing that came to mind was Ed Norton. I don't know why.
Yeah, he's good.
He's diversified. I like him. He can pull off a lot of different styles.
Good one. I'd be stumped on this one. I'm definitely stumped. I don't know if there's an actor out there that, if they... Oh, hold on a second. Here we go. And this actor, I think, is often overlooked at the Academy Awards. Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Has to be my favorite actor. Just silence. It was just like,
He's good. I like Will.
He's reliable.
makes
Good
me
for a laugh. Alex from Minx. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Coming to Russia.
Yes. Exactly 10 years from now, we will be in Russia.
Yeah.
Kremlin.
10 years from now, I hope that we get to continue doing what we do now.
In
for a
more
living.
places.
In more places. So,
Sure.
even though my answer seemed sort of comedic at the beginning, coming to Russia and Brazil and Lithuania, we'd like to go to India. We still need to hit South Africa,
China.
the world's a big place, and it feels like we've only seen a third of it, and had a chance to play to those people. So, all kidding aside, I'd love to go to Russia. That would be so cool.
Bonnie from Mayfield. What's your favorite meal or dish to cook for yourself while you're at home?
Favorite meal. Do you cook, Daniel?
No.
Okay.
Craft dinner.
If it's me cooking, I've got to go with spaghetti. I definitely enjoy my spaghetti bolognese.
You know what I've been doing lately, actually? I do cook.
No. I didn't want to.
I discovered the rotisserie in the barbecue. It's awesome. Get big chickens and fill them full of barbecue sauce. They're on there for about 2 hours. Oh,
Forget about it. Did you just say forget about it? So I'm like, we both felt forget about it coming at the same time. Forget about it.
All right. Anyways, Peaks.
And Peak, you cook all the time.
So yeah, somebody reminded me the other day of something I haven't made it in a while. It's good. Slow cook. You get a slow cooker and you cook short rib with a bunch of caramelized onions and good stuff, and it's awesome. It's very good.
Anytime you're slow cooking anything.
Yep.
Slow cookers are amazing.
Slow cook a football. It's delicious. It's big. Just so you know.
Jessica from Roanoke. Who's the most famous person in your cell phone?
Daniel.
2005 changed this band.
Daniel's definitely the most famous person I have in my cell
He comes up as douche in your. he comes up as do not answer in mine.
Yeah. No.
I don't know
There you
anybody
go.
famous besides these guys. So.
Actually, I have Alex Lifeson in my phone. I thought that was cool. He was the guitar player for Rush. That was one of my moments. He cooked me dinner at his house, so it was a big one to me.
No kidding. That's a good one.
Score. Augustina from Argentina. Are you coming to Argentina? We love you here.
Argentina. We gotta get
to
to
South
Yeah,
America.
we're gonna go down.
Yes, at some point we will work our way down there. I think we've got to get down there sooner than later. We get a lot of people on Facebook and Twitter from South America. So
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Pat from Atlanta. Do you gamble? And if so, what are your favorite games?
Oh, I just lost an obscene amount of money in Vegas. And unfortunately, my game is roulette. I like the outside on roulette.
System.
Oh, it was a very expensive evening. It was painful.
I don't
Guys-
gamble. Never gamble, never will.
I don't gamble. I take calculated risks.
You're a poker player, though.
I play poker.